Have you noticed something strange? A lot of people today earn more than their parents ever did. Better degrees, better jobs, better salaries. And yet, they feel just as financially tight, sometimes even more. Not poor, not struggling to survive, but always one step away from feeling secure. This isn't an accident, and it's not because people are bad with money. It's a quiet trap most middle-class earners never realize they've stepped into. Let's start with a familiar picture. You're in your late 20s or early 30s. You live in the US or Europe. You have a stable job. Your gross salary might be around $70,000 a year. After taxes, that becomes roughly $4,000 a month in your account. On paper, that sounds comfortable. Now, life begins to fill in the gaps. Rent or a mortgage takes $1,400. A car payment and insurance take another $500. Student loans quietly pull $300. Credit cards take $200 even if you pay them off regularly. Utilities, phone, subscriptions, groceries, another $800. Before you've really lived, over $3,200 is gone. What's left isn't zero, but it's not freedom either. And this is where the trap closes, very slowly. The problem isn't any single expense, it's the structure of modern middle-class life. Every payment feels reasonable on its own. Each decision made sense at the time. The apartment wasn't luxury, just decent. The car wasn't flashy, just reliable. The vacations weren't extravagant, just well-deserved. But together, they create something powerful. They turn income into obligation. Here's the part people miss. Middle-class earners don't usually lack money. They lack uncommitted money. Money that isn't already promised to someone else. Let's look at a simple number. If you have $800 left at the end of the month, that feels fine. But if one car repair costs $1,200, or rent increases, or your job becomes uncertain, that $800 was never really savings. It was just a delay. Why does this happen to so many smart people? Because the system rewards stability, not flexibility. Banks don't care how resilient your finances are. They care if you can make the monthly payment. Car companies don't ask about your long-term goals. They ask if your income qualifies today. Society quietly teaches us this equation. If you can afford the payment, you should take it. That's the hidden mistake. Affordability is confused with safety. There's also psychology at play. Humans adjust quickly to comfort. Once a lifestyle becomes normal, it stops feeling optional. Downgrading feels like failure, even if it's logical. So instead of asking, "Is this helping me build freedom?" we ask, "Can I manage this?" Managing is not the same as progressing. Now, imagine this pattern over 10 years. Raises come in, but so do upgrades. A better apartment, a newer car, more lifestyle subscriptions. Income rises, but so do fixed costs. What never grows fast enough is margin. And margin is what turns income into wealth. Without margin, high earners feel stuck. With margin, even average earners gain control. Financially intelligent people don't see money as lifestyle fuel first. They see it as a tool for reducing future dependence. They don't ask, "What does this payment give me now?" They ask, "What does this payment take away later?" Not emotionally, not dramatically, just calmly. They understand that real wealth is not visible. It's quiet. It's optionality. It's being able to say no. This isn't about extreme saving or depriving or rejecting comfort. It's about awareness, seeing how small, reasonable decisions can lock income into permanent obligations. Once you see the trap, you stop blaming yourself, and you start thinking more clearly. If this helped you see your finances from a calmer, more realistic angle, consider liking the video or subscribing. Not for motivation, just for clearer thinking.